Namaste. Welcome you all for the 3-day workshop on digital detox. Day 2. In the first episode, first day, we talked about developing awareness. That is the fundamental thing. First, we should acknowledge that that kind of addiction has developed. Then it is possible to develop awareness to shift from addiction towards de-addiction, and we can become more effective in our other works. Today we are going to look at from awareness to withdrawal. How do we withdraw our attention from going all this addiction? So what is alarming? There are some more facts. Smartphone addiction linked to 23% reduction in gray matter density in the brain regions governing empathy, emotional regulation, and impulse control. Which means gray matter reduction means our empathy, emotional balance, everything will go for a toss. That's what it means. So we should be careful about mobile addiction. Well, side by side we will look at some postures. We will look at, all said and done, it is the fingers that matter a lot. Even healthy usage of mobile phones, tabs, etc. really demand a lot from the fingers. So let us look at a simple posture to strengthen the fingers. Here we go. Sit in the all fours position on your fingertips. Place all the fingertips on the mat, palms below the shoulders, knee below the hips, and just feel the pressure on the fingers. Just feel them for a minute or so. Breathing completely relaxed, and feel the tips of the fingers. You should know that according to the reflexology, the tips of the fingers, especially the tip of the thumb, actually represents the brain. So we are trying to stimulate the brain in some sense, while also help the fingers to become better. So this is one very, very simple thing that you could do. Then slowly come back. If this is easy for you, you can go one more step further. Again, come to all fours on your fingertips. From here we are just going to move to Dvipada Prasaranasana. Fold the toes in and legs straight. This is it. Trunk parallel to the ground, arms perpendicular. Metatarsals on the mat. From metatarsals to heel, foot perpendicular. Engage both the kneecaps. Breathe at ease. Slow inhalation, slow exhalation. Stay for about 30 seconds. Incidentally, this is also good for your arms and the back. Now slowly descend and then sit upright. Another alarming fact is after 20 minutes of scrolling, attention fragmentation persists for 45 plus minutes. This is very, very important. Even when you have kept the mobile phone away, which means you scroll for about 20 minutes looking at various things. Suppose you are on a task, maybe you are studying something, then 20 minutes you are going to engage yourself with your mobile phone, then you keep it away, then again you come back to task. You will take nearly 45 minutes to again get back to that rhythm, that focus. This is something very, very dangerous, and this will make you very, very less productive. So this is something that we should be mindful. So now we are going to look at the wrist joints. Don't risk the wrist if you are improperly using these repeated movements. Wrist could be at risk. Carpal tunnel syndrome could haunt. There is a very simple posture through which you can, to a great extent, overcome the pressure at the wrist so that you can relieve that median nerve from getting pinched and save your wrist. Okay, how do we do that? Simple. Sit again in the all fours position, middle finger pointing forward, palm below the shoulders, knee below the hips. Stretch the toes, straighten the calf muscle, breathe at ease. Now what do we do? You're going to turn the palm 180 degrees inward. Okay, like this. Turn them out and in. Similarly, the right hand, turn. Keep it like this. Middle fingers pointing towards the feet. Now, keep the arm straight, press the palm. Even this is good enough, but if possible, try to move the shoulders a little back, pressing the wrist, rather the base of the palm. Base of the palm, you should press and move the shoulders a little back. Then you will see a very great stretch at the forearm. And this helps to relieve the pressure at the wrist joint, because wrist, a very complex joint. There are 8 bones arranged in 2 lines there. So in between that tunnel kind of a structure, an important nerve goes into the fingers. That's the median nerve, and this simple movement can keep it healthy. Okay, slowly come back. This thing should be done about 20 seconds, and you may repeat 2 to 3 times so that you get the relief from that unnecessary pressure. The mobile addiction does more than all these things. The constant pull of the smartphone. If you are expecting something, and we have already discussed the phantom vibration, etc., you tend to, at the background, keep on expecting something from the mobile phone to come. This places a continuous low-level demand on the executive control systems, the brain's manager for focusing, planning, and inhibiting impulses. On that basic controller, there is going to be kind of a fog, which is very, very dangerous. So this can lead to what is called as brain drain or cognitive fatigue, leaving fewer resources for deep thinking and problem solving. So in such cases, what happens, you will not be able to really focus very deeply and to get some solution for some very important things. So this is a very, very dangerous thing we should be mindful of. And this is one good reason why mobile addiction is going to affect your progress. Well, we will also look at the arms, especially upper arms, because uh, wrong mechanical postures, the upper arms and neck, they all get to fatigue very easily. So here is a simple posture to relieve the upper arms. For this, stretch your right hand first, elbows and palm facing forward, and bring it closer to the chest. Lock the elbow from the left forearm and pull it and turn the neck to the right side. Keep the right hand straight. Don't turn the trunk and pull the right hand closer to the chest. Neck you can turn to the right side and stay in this posture for about 15 to 20 seconds. You can feel the deltoid muscles getting a good stretch and all these tensed muscles, the moment you give them a good stretch, some good chemicals will be released and that will also help you to become better aware about greater relaxation in the body. Slowly release right hand. Let us repeat on the left side. Left hand straight, bring it closer, lock the elbow, pull it closer. Keep the left hand straight, pull it closer from your right hand. Sit upright, breathe at ease. Slow inhalation, slow exhalation, we have already discussed in our previous class. The abdominal breathing, inhale abdominal cavity should expand, exhale it should contract. So hold on to that kind of a breathing because that itself will help the body mind to relax quite a lot. And then slowly release the left hand. This can be repeated 2 to 3 times. So this addiction, anybody who is addicted, there are simple measures by which you can know. Experiencing anxiety or restlessness when phone is taken away, or suppose you have left it somewhere, there's so much of anxiety and tension. So that is one of the clear indication of addiction. Then using the phone to escape boredom, stress, or fear of failure. This is what we quite often see. Whenever we think that we are bored, we take shelter under mobile phones. That is not really good. Instead, you simply sit down and focus on your breathing. Our last class we have discussed about body scan. That should be good enough to break that cycle of boredom. But this is not a good alternate. Just because you're bored or have some kind of a stress, taking shelter under mobile phones is really dangerous. Well, we will look at another simple movement which you can do as you are standing also. Moving the trunk, very important because these days we have seen many youth getting struck with the mobile unnoticed of the time and their trunk is all in some very poor mechanical postures for very, very long hours. And trunk is a heavy muscular system. So you got to move them properly. So here we look at it. Just stand upright. Take the feet about 3 to 4 inches apart. Pull the kneecap, chest and navel up. And keep both palms on the waistline. We will look at first is bending slightly back. Even if you bend slightly back, that's good enough. Pull the kneecap, tighten the buttocks, tuck the tailbone into the body, open the shoulders. Inhale, look up. Exhale, slowly bend back. This is good enough. Don't hold the breath. Bend as much as is permissible. You don't have to strain yourself too much. Then as you inhale, slowly come up. This is simple backward bend. Then you can do a sideward bend also in same posture. Then we will do a sideward bending in the same posture. Bend onto your right side. Slowly. Pull the kneecap. Breathe abdominally. Do not hold the breath. Stay for maybe about 10 seconds. Slowly come up. Do on the left side. Legs straight. Only the trunk should bend in the same plane. You should not go out of the plane. Breathe well. Feel the spinal muscles, the muscles of the trunk. Slowly come up. Then a forward bend. Simple forward bend. When we say forward bend, uh, be mindful. It is not the flexion of the trunk, it is more flexion of the hips. You have to bend from the hip. Pull the kneecap and bend from the hip. Keep the trunk near neutral and bend. Pull the kneecap. Don't push the hips too much back. This is good enough. You don't have to try to do Uttanasana. Then slowly come up. So these simple movements will help you to mobilize the trunk muscles, and maybe every 2 hours, if you keep doing it, that will really energize. You will see that internalized energy and relaxation both, by which you can break these kind of addictive patterns of wrong usage of mobile phones. Psychologically also, it affects. Once you are addicted, you will see that reduced concentration in class, because always the mind is so occupied, poor memory and recall. We have seen this already happening, and procrastination and loss of study rhythm. Procrastination means simply postponing things. I will do it tomorrow, because your attention is captured with something on mobile phone, and any other work you easily postpone. Very dangerous. And study rhythm will be affected, and increased risk of depression and anxiety. This is all, whatever I am giving here is all extracted from research papers published internationally. So we must be very, very mindful about this. Well, all said and done, um, eyes are one of the biggest targets, and we have the ciliary muscles. The ciliary muscles, we need to really keep them. They're the muscles which help the eyeball to move around. Because these days, if one fellow has a mobile, and the distance of vision is only maybe 1.5 feet, that's it, and eyes are fixed. Whatever is happening there, eyes are fixed. So eyes have no movement. They also have muscles, and if those muscles are not properly used, they do suffer. This is the problem. And whether you are addict or not addict of mobile phones, still it is important to keep our eye muscles healthy. Here are some basic tips through which we can keep these muscles healthy. One simple one is the push-pull technique. Sit upright, stretch your right hand or left hand, the thumbs up, gaze at the tip of the thumb, and as we inhale, pull the thumb closer, not too close. You should not see the double image, maybe about 6 inches away from the eyes, without winking the eyes. Then exhale, push it back, stretch the hand. Continuously gaze at the tip of the thumb. Pull as you inhale, push as you exhale. No winking or minimum winking. Maybe you can do for about 8 to 10 times with slow breathing. And this is also a good thing to develop the focus. Okay? Then close your eyes and relax the arms. We are going to do one more. For better perspective, I'll turn around. This is about the sideward movement. So open your eyes, and in doing this, we keep the left hand. Just it is a very soft touch here to ensure that the neck doesn't turn. That's all. Okay. Now, right hand, we have to stretch. Now, exhale. Move the right hand to the side. Don't move the neck. Move the eyeballs and look at the tip of the thumb. Then inhale, come to the front. Exhale, move sideways. You cannot move to 180 degrees because you cannot. That peripheral vision will not be there so much. So again, inhale, exhale. You are keeping the left hand as a place marker to ensure that neck does not turn, only the eyeballs move. Okay? Just close your eyes. You can do it for about 5 to 8 times and then close your eyes. You will have to repeat on the other side. So open your eyes. Now change the positions. Right hand, use it to just sensitize the neck. Left hand stretched. Exhale. Move the left hand. Again, inhale. Come back. Exhale. Inhale. So to do it slowly, and it's good to synchronize it with the breathing. Even otherwise it should work. Slowly move to the side. Slowly move it to the front. So about 5 to 8 times you can do on each side. Then relax and close your eyes. And these movements also help the focus to become better mentally. And then slowly open your eyes. One more important moment, it also helps our vagus nerve to get stimulated. Um, that is one of the major nerves of the parasympathetic nervous system, which makes us to calm down. How do we do that? Very simple. Take both hands, stretch it up, keep it at reasonable spread where you can see. Now we are going to do the following. You should not turn the neck. Look at the right thumb, then look up, look at the left thumb, look up, look at the right thumb, up, left thumb, up, right thumb, up, left thumb, up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left. So you can also increase the spread if you are comfortable. right, up, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left. Then just relax. You can do for maybe 10, 15 times, and this is very, very effective. For example, if you are feeling some sort of a panic, yes, you can try this as an immediate antidote. So fast it will stimulate the vagal nerve. And after doing all these things, we are going to do the palming the eyes. This, in any case, it is good to do. Palming the eyes, um, just very simple. Close your eyes and cover the eyes from the palms. That's it. Slowly inhale, slowly exhale. You must be able to see a pitch dark foreground when you are doing this. And this palming the eyes once in a way greatly helps the eyes to relax. And it is good for everyone because these days, invariably, we have to use these mobile phones. Of course, we have to use it judiciously, but even then, there's going to be some strain on the eyes, and whether it is mobile phones or computer screens, once in a way, palming the eyes is really good. Maybe even for about a minute is good enough. In a minute, just observe the abdominal breathing. So both will help you to get relaxed. Okay, now slowly open your eyes and then relax the arms. So this withdrawal is very important because of the habitual pattern, the senses will go towards that. So mobile, we have seen that most of this addiction is because of a lot of noise that we see there. Noise means that which trigger our hormones in a negative way. So from that noise, we must move to the inner silence, which is very, very important. So we have to reduce the sensory overload and experience inner quietness, and that we should not miss. If we are always occupied with the mobile phones, we will definitely miss that inner quietness, inner silence. So we must be mindful about that. So what we are going to now do is a simple 7-step Surya namaskar, which most people can do because there is no relative movement of the leg in this, and this will help us to actually withdraw our senses from going in multiple ways to the outside world. How do we do that? Here we go. Sit in the all fours position. See, in all these things, the more we get engaged, better it is. For example, as simple as this, press the palm, feel the contact between the mat and the palms, ensure that all your fingers are in contact and knee 6 inches apart, and activate the legs. Stretch the toes, straighten the calf muscle. This is the beginning of this type of Surya Namaskar. This is what we call it the gentle Surya Namaskar. Then fold the foot, legs straight. This is called Dvipada Prasaranasana. Now feel the pressure on the palms and the wrist, how it changed from the Chatushpadasana to this Dvipada Prasaranasana, how it is changing, and feel the toes and the feet, feel the trunk muscles. Now inhale, exhale, flex the elbow, move down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Elbows closer. This strengthens the elbows, arms, wrist. Now rest the knee, inhale, exhale, Bend back Bhujangasana. Stretch the toes. Tighten the calf muscle, thighs, buttocks. Push the tailbone down. Stretch your trunk up, neck up. Open the shoulders. Tighten the muscles of the arms. So when you attend to all these intricate details, mind will be withdrawn inward. Now inhale, come to Chatushpadasana. Slowly exhale, Shashankasana. Lower the hips, rest the forehead on the mat if possible. Don't slide the palm. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend back Bhujangasana. Open the chest, neck up. Now fold the toes. Inhale, rise the hips up. Exhale, stretch the trunk down. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Arms straight, legs straight, chin to the chest. Feel all the muscles. Pump the scapula up. Inhale, exhale. Chatushpadasana. We'll quickly repeat. Inhale, Chatushpadasana. As you exhale, move to the posture, Chatushpadasana. Now inhale, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Feel how the pressure varies on the palms and the wrist. Inhale, exhale. Bhujangasana. Keep on focusing the palms and the wrist from one posture to another posture, how the pressure varies. Inhale, exhale, Shashankasana. Press the palm. Don't slide the palm. Inhale, exhale, Bhujangasana. Inhale, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Arms straight, legs straight. Chin to the chest. Inhale, exhale, Chatushpadasana. Well, this is one simple but it's a sort of whole body movement. It will energize almost all the muscles in the body, and as you stretch them intensely with complete involvement, you will feel an immediate relaxation inside. And this is one way to uncover the silence and the joy that is ever present within. And this is important in developing that withdrawal from any kind of addiction, especially mobile addiction. So I draw inspiration from Dakshinamurti Stotra of Adi Shankaracharya. When we talk about withdrawal, he says, Nana Chidra Gata Udara Stida Mahadepa Prabha Baswaram. What does that mean? You imagine a pot with multiple holes. Light will be coming out from everything. But how does it come? Inside there is a lamp. Inside there is a lamp, and because of these holes, all the light is coming out. And what you should do? You should go to the source. The source is the lamp that is inside. Likewise, even within us, there is that light. And if we do not go towards that source, as usual, from all our external holes, means all these pancha dhanendriyas, pancha karmendriyas that will be coming up and these indriyas will go outward only. So we need to withdraw from outside to go to the source. That is very important. For this, we are going to look at a simple breathing technique called Ujjayi pranayama. Ujjayi means victorious breath. It will create that delight in us. It also stimulates the vagal nerves because we are going to use the region of the throat, and it also stimulates the thyroid and parathyroid glands. How do we do? First and foremost, practice abdominal breathing. We have already told you. Reduce the breathing rate from 15 per minute to 6 per minute. 4 seconds inhalation, 6 second exhalation. Most people can do. And why 4 seconds inhalation, 6 second exhalation? It has been proved scientifically through research that this simple breathing can help us calm down. Okay. Now we are going to do it with Ujjayi pranayama. Here you have to sit upright. You can sit on a mat or a chair, whatever, does not matter, but sit upright and tighten the muscles around the voice box here. You have to tighten this muscle so that the air tube is constricted. Then slowly inhale, slowly exhale. Listen to that soothing sound of the breath. It is called as the um, oceanic sound, as though you are in the ocean. It feels as though you are doing that. So sit upright, tighten the muscles of the voice box. Additionally, if you are okay with your shoulders and the neck, you can also do chin lock, jalandhara bandha. Even otherwise, it's okay. So here we go. I will show you with jalandhara bandha. Sit upright, chin lock, tighten the muscles of the throat, muscles around the voice box. Then slowly inhale and exhale. Make it smooth and steady. Keep the contraction at the voice box. Then slowly inhale, slowly exhale, about 4 seconds inhalation, 6 seconds exhalation. Keep doing, keep going. And listen to that soothing sound of the breath. Very important. There are very subtle sound that comes because of the constricted air tube. Watch that. This is an excellent breathing technique. Very simple and easy. Even if you do for about 3 to 5 minutes, you will see a change. If you can do more, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, the effect is all the more pronounced. Okay, be relaxed, relax your breathing. So this Ujjayi pranayama, please do. This is one of the excellent breathing techniques which will give us that feeling of delightfulness. That is what we want without the help of any gadgets. That is important. So from Dakshinamurti Stotra, we have seen. So that simply means shining like the light of a great lamp placed inside a pot with many holes. And we get so much into what is coming out without withdrawing ourselves inward. That withdrawal is very, very, very important. And towards this, box breathing is an excellent tool. well studied. You see a lot of research on this. This will help us to break the negative habits. Habitual patterns in the mind can be broken by using this box breathing. What do we do here? This can be done in Ujjayi or even otherwise. Ujjayi, what I recommend, but you can also do simple abdominal breathing. Inhale 4 seconds, allow the abdomen to expand, hold the breath internally, Antara Kumbhaka for 4 seconds, slowly exhale, abdominal region contracts for 4 seconds, then hold the breath externally for 4 seconds. This cycle keep continuing. That's as is. In our approach, what we have done is we have mapped this 4 seconds, 4 seconds, 4 seconds, 4 seconds into the chanting of Hanuman Chalisa. We all know Hanuman is the god of health. Therefore, we have integrated the Hanuman Chalisa into this technique. So each verse will follow this. Each line in that verse will go like this 4 seconds, 4 seconds, 4 seconds, 4 seconds. So it will go in that cyclic order. As you listen to it, you can do this and get benefited. Even otherwise, if you are want to just take it as one timer, that's also okay. If you have devotion, that's all the more better. It will give you a better immersive effect. So we will do this box breathing with Hanuman Chalisa, and you will see the rectangle box and a dot moving. When you have to inhale, when you have to hold the breath, when you have to exhale, then again you have to hold the breath. Like that, for the entire Hanuman Chalisa, it has been mapped. Please do that and get benefit.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारी वरुणौ रघुवर विमल यश जोदायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीश तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन वरण विराज सुवेश कानन कुंडल कुंचित केश हाथ वज्र औध्वजा विराजै कान्ते मूञ्जनेऊ साजै शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा निकट रूप धरि लंका जलावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय संजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत सम भाई सहस्र बदन तुमरो यश गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीश नारद शारद सहित अहिष यमकुबेरदिगपाल जहान्ते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहान्ते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही दीना राम मिलाय राजपद दीना तुमरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भये सब जग जाना युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माही जलधि लांघी गए अचर जनाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुमरे तेजे राम दुआरे तुम रखबारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी शरण तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज समारो आपै तीनों लोक हांकते कांपै भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै महावीर जब नाम सुनावै नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावै सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै तातु अमित जीवन पल पावै चारों युग प्रताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखबारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावै जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावै अंत काल रघुपति पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट हटई मिठई सब पीरा जो सुमिरई हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई यह शतवार पाठ कर कोई छूटहि बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़ै हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साकी गौरीश तुलसीदास सदा हरिचेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा
This breathing will definitely help to break the default mode network that one would have developed because of wrong usage of these mobile phones. That has to be broken. For that, first you must become aware, then you must learn to withdraw the attention in the right direction. What is the right direction? Just like you are saying in the figure, there is a pot with many holes. Centrally, there is a lamp, that is the source, and we should move towards the source. All this pranayama helps us to move towards the source. So practice these things, and please remember that this withdrawal is very, very important for us to improve our focus, our attention, so that we become mentally, psychologically very healthy, and we can progress in whatever great tasks that we endeavor. So first step, awareness, then we would graduate to withdrawal, to come out of the addiction. And once we come out of the addiction, we become better citizens of the country. So better citizens, better country. Let us all build a great nation. Jai Bharat. Namaste.